Alright, week 6, and this week we actually made quite a few changes to our team and a big time trade. So we ended up getting safety Jamal Adams. We also ended up getting Ryan Kelly. We traded away Jerick McKinnon because we were paying him like a starting running back. So we ended up giving away Jerick McKinnon just for cap space. And we ended up getting Ryan Kelly for him. And the Seahawks trade. We traded one of our most star upcoming lineman, Logan Daly, who we got in the draft. And he's gonna look great. And then we also traded our first rounder and of this year, and Weston Richburg, which is our star safety center, in order to get Jamal Adams. And we need this in our secondary. So we're going to have Tart and Jamal Adams kind of playing. I think Jamal Adams playing more in the middle than anything. Maybe like a slot, someone covering the slot. And just because we want him more in the middle of the field because he's a great tackler, great cover guy. So have him there. Tart, who's leading our team in interceptions. I think we want him back there majority of the time. While Jimmy Ward is out, Tart will be replacing the free safety spot for now. So I have both Jamal Adams and Tart back there. Oh, re-sign Josh Allen. So I do have that going for me. I was offered Bobby Wagner. I declined the Bobby Wagner trade just because his age. He's going to start to regress. He is one of the best defensive players in the game. But I declined just because of his age. I want a young team. I don't want someone that I'm going to have for 2-3 years and then they're going to be a 70 to 80 overall. I don't want that. So we want somebody who's going to keep moving up, and Jamal Adams is going to be that guy. Nice. I've had since college. Wow. So we have to get Greenlaw a interception, a fumble, or a tackle for loss, or a sack. Tackle for loss. Wow, that should be pretty easy for the guy. Both of us are 4-1. I obviously think their biggest player is going to be Khalil Mack on defense. Offense, probably Allen Robinson. But I don't see them winning this game. I remember looking at their quarterback situation, and it is awful. It is not doing good right now for the Chicago Bears. But look at ours. Ours is 6-8. Come on, Garoppolo. So the Bears, Van Farley, 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. This guy is like a 68 overall. 68 overall. That's crazy. He's a rookie. And their backup, he's literally also like a 60. He's a 57. No way we lose to this guy. He's throwing picks, especially what we added to our secondary. I will be disappointed if we get less than 2 interceptions. So more, we want to make him a zone. You know what? Hybrid actually would sound pretty good. And we're going to keep him here. I think him learning with Jamal Adams, Tart, and Jimmy Ward is a great thing. We are not going to start Debo for this game because obviously we want Debo in the middle of the year. We don't want to re-injure him. Play it safe. And yeah, we're going to just jump right on and see if Jimmy G can actually get things going this game again. So.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, and the San Francisco 49ers. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
On second down, it's Montgomery. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. The numbers for him from a week ago, 6 catches, 55 yards. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Farley.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Come on, let's go. Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20. On play action, it's Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. On second down, this is Harris. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Farley, and he's got Miller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. On first down, Montgomery. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on. Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go ahead and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end Kittle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got Smith here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Following the penalty, Montgomery, and a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13. To throw on 2nd down, Farley. The screen pass here to Cohen. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game. It's
a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Harris. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Yo.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. The open man is Smith. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there that sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. 49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 2nd down. Play action, Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Robert Quinn. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Finding Green complete. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Throwing on 1st down. Farley. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Farley. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Garoppolo now. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw is Garoppolo. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. This is Mostert. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Garoppolo looks to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
50, plant. 56, the mark, boy. 56, check, 56. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Let's go.
On 1st down, Farley. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw. Farley gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will knot things up here late in the 1st half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the inter. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. So stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
They have a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. He takes this for 3 to the 29. On third down, Farley. So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here we go. Like 80.
On play action, now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Garoppolo. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one, but two Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 750.
Now you're talking about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. And that's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards, first down Niners. Garoppolo, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. It's caught, Smith. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Garoppolo again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Here's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we are even at 10 apiece. A 10-play drive that time. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Only 2 there on the dump-off. It's 3rd down.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
To throw on 3rd down. Farley. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Complete. Smith has it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Here we go.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Robert Quinn in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Throwing on second and long. Garoppolo. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now Mostert trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. The tackle by Robert Quinn. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Here we go.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Farley. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Eric Armstead, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Under 10, 10.
And to give this time to the tailback. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Now it's the backup Mariota. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He can run for it, and he will. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Now he'll pull it down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing, Mariota. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He may try and run for this. Oh, no, he lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a handoff here to his running back. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Mike 51. Hey.
And to give this time to the tailback. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Mariota rolling to his right. He can run for... Oh, no, he lost the football. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now Mariota.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was. Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for San Francisco, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.